Supreme Being, you all. Today I want to speak about a topic that many of the people that go on spirituality especially, they just try to get out of this state. And it's all about the state of the ego. In reality, however, we are all, absolutely all selfish in every single state we go. There's only one state that we are not really selfish because we become one with the ego, and this is the soul state. But I guess Andre has to speak to you about this in another video because he experienced it, and it was the most natural thing he ever went through. But why are we all selfish? How come? We are constantly trying to come out of the state of mind and to try to be better, to try to be good. That's how humanity generally has been teaching us for a long time, even though not entirely successfully. That's where all religions, all spirituality is focused on. And that in reality is quite cunning, because that's the nature of the yang energy. When we go to its extreme, it is cunning. But whatever we do in life, no matter what, there's an inner drive within us. And this drive, this life force that makes us move forward, do things, create even, be who we always wanted in our heart, let's be honest, that is the ego. There's not even one single human being who will do good on earth without the need to do that, without the internal desire to feel good him or herself after doing the deed of good, no matter what it is. It could be charity, it could be just helping someone randomly that we see on the street, whatever. But even this is driven by this inner desire of feeling good within, because it really feels good. It does feel good to do something good. It feels amazing, just like it feels bad when we do something bad that we classify as bad morally in our mind. The same is what we classify as good morally in our mind. And these in reality are just two aspects of our own ego. You know how in cartoons they always put the angel and the devil on both shoulders and they speak to each other? This actually happens all the time within ourselves. You know, I was really not aware of this state within myself consciously, because it's really a subconscious process most of the times. But when Kundalini came out of my crown chakra, eventually with time, I started to become more and more and more aware of these two little entities speaking in my head. And eventually I could even tap into each one of them. I could see them and I can even communicate with them. Anyone can do that, actually. Absolutely anyone. It's just all about what we accept within us. The more we run away from something, as you know, the more it comes back to us. And it is always this way. It will always be. Nothing will ever change. That's just how the game goes on. It's something that is one of the most natural processes. If it was not the ego within ourselves, we would not be even communicating with you. We would not be even breathing. We would not be even moving our finger to do anything. We would not be creative. We wouldn't be who we are. We wouldn't be a personality. We wouldn't have a character. And no matter how much we say we are all one, because this is the ultimate truth, but at the same time, each one of us has their own individuality. And it is absolutely normal to be so. There's no two people in the entire universe with exactly the same aspect of character. And the character is actually, and what astrology also explains based on our astrological map, our natal chart, that's actually the aspect of ego we are. Whether we are going to fulfill it or not, that's up to us as well. And that's another very interesting topic which I will try to expand next time. One of the next times, of course, because I don't know which order we're going to put the videos in. Because we come here to experience different things. We are a certain aspect of the ego. The whole ego is all the egos of all people put together. It's like a puzzle. And this is the we are all one state. And when we want to understand best someone, the easiest way is really to come on earth and try to tap into this other ego aspect so that we can experience it as close as we can. But the truth is we can never run away from our own individuality. It's always there within us. And so it is. We are all very selfish. But there's nothing wrong about it. That's the thing we have to all understand. It is all about embracing, accepting who we really are. All the good and the bad aspects of ourselves. There is no human being, there is no creature with just good or just bad within themselves. Trust me, we have been doing Chios healing with Andre for myself for more than 5 years, I think close to 6. And what we see usually on the outside is absolutely not what is inside. There is always many different aspects hidden within us that we are just trying to avoid. Because we try to be something better, something bigger. We always try to go further, to expand ourselves. It is just a part of our nature. But the truth is, we come with this preset ego within. I have seen that when I see the soul of the child around the future mother. Sometimes she's not even pregnant yet, but the soul is already there, hovering around them. And this soul already has their own character, already has their own ego. What they will be. What they will be is actually what they already are. And so it is.